How's up, everyone? And welcome back to the wonderful world of Fire Emblem Heroes. Today, we're going to go to the Tempest trials and once again talk about the wonderful seals that we got this time. We're going to unfortunately have to skip the character trash talk this time because I already ended up autoing some of this ahead of time. Because this week has been really busy. Right before Christmas, things are really crazy. But hey, at least let me just talk about Sephiel and his admiration for dragon gods. Anyone who looks at someone like that with their tongue sticking out is clearly a natural and have dirty thoughts of dragons. So, now, let's talk about these seals and our pal, Jaffar. I think Jaffar is pretty good. But the problem is that he's not as tanky. He has the speed now, and he has good BST, but you probably will not end up using him over Winter Cecilia for Aether raids. But that's just Aether raids, and Aether raids is kind of stupid. So if you don't do Aether raids and you actually want a capable green dagger, well then you have one from Jaffar. I don't know about actually using Grails in my case, because I have a lot of things I still need to build, but he's a worthy investment in my opinion, and if not that, you can at the very least put this dagger to use. You can make some tanky dagger units, and, well, I talked about his skill inheritance before, not much use. So if you have another character that has bold fighter or eventual fighter, you might as well slap it on him if you're actually using him. And there's our pal warding blow. There's a couple selective characters that might find extra use, like Selkie, for example. Selkie uses resistance for her damage calculations and all that other fun and exciting things along with her. I'm not going to explain too much on it because I don't really use Selkie, but I can tell you that she very much value her resistance scores checks against others. So that helps a lot. City posture I like a lot. I absolutely love these kinds of things. But that's also mainly for characters that uses both of those stats. Otherwise, you're better off using one over the other. The speed check from the what's it called? The starting stance. That could be very useful, especially if you're using something like a bike or something like that and you're expecting to take hits. Well, look, I mean, I have a bike and he's actually need to be built up. I am thinking about getting a close call for him. So I'll probably be summoning in a bit to get myself a close call. And I think I'm going to settle down on the resistance as my IV. I am choosing between attack and resistance, but I feel like as a tank, you should be, well, tanky. And even though close call reduces by, well, then again, I mean, it does reduce quite a bit. See, I'm still kind of undecided, even though I feel like I'm decided. But after close call came out, things have been a little, if I'm using close call on bike, okay, I would be pumping up to, let's see, 40% of another 40%. That's 64%, I think. Oh my god, Nintendo 64! So, 64%, I mean, I don't know. I mean, having a lot of resistance along with 64% reduction on top of it is actually quite powerful. So, I'll have to think it over for a bit longer, but I might just stick with resistance. And then the Jaffar again. Distant Guard. Now, this is a good one. This is a great one. I am glad that they actually have this fun little thing in there. Of course, it doesn't work against melee, but hey, now you don't have to pick one over the other in terms of defense and resistance, so I always like something like this, especially for guys like Lucina or Marth. It's perfect for them, for both of them, for both Marths. But, well, that's about it for our little Seals adventure. Like I said, I want to summon for close call, because right now I'm currently doing awful things with my defenses that gives people brain damage. But, unfortunately, I haven't set up my Astra team, so I'm still using my 80 points team. Not that it really matters, because all I care about right now is to stay in tier 21. So, and also give people brain damage. Though light I have Peony now, so I'm doing much better in terms of score. Anyway, I think I babbled long enough about that. Now let's go and talk about my current plans. Understood. So the plans that are coming up ahead is that I'm thinking about doing a comparison of units that are good using close call. Like I said earlier, Bike is pretty decent with that because he has some stacking that he can do that goes up to 64%, if my math is correct. I don't know. I'm not very good with multiplicativity math. So when things start getting multiplicatively, I get confused and yeah, it might not be right. But I'm fairly certain at 64%, like Ike's health. No, my God, Nintendo 64! Armor Nino, we're gonna get smashed in the face now. Armor Nino's dead. Yeah, that one's Armor Nino. The other one that we have now is Christmas Nino. There's a difference. Just like Halloween Mirth is Halloween Nino, and not Dragon Nino. Very important distinctions you must understand. Oh, these guys are tough. But, it's no match for my Bike. I will run you over like this. Yeah, so, I mean, we're currently just fighting AIs and such, but that kind of resistance is what's going to happen in Aether raids. And I've been meaning to set up a proper Astral team, so Bike might be the one who will be doing it. Though, I don't know, I might also assign him Light instead and have him serve under Peony because he needs speed in order to actually use Close Call. So to do so, I'm thinking about bringing that to Light. And for Astra, I mean, Altina's attack. I don't know, normally Bike would be perfect if he's not using Close Call, so I'm also kind of iffy on that. I mean, Close Call, there's also God Beelet who can use that, but, well, I don't know. That's why I'm actually gonna do this comparison thing also for my own benefit, because I really need to figure out which unit for Close Call would be best, because there's a lot of good choices. Like, Selena Miku, for example, would benefit greatly from that. Because she's a character that is all tanky and still speedy at the same time. Yeah, I mean, her attack score is like nothing, but it doesn't really matter if she just proc skills all day. Though she won't be using Wrath, maybe that's not such a bad thing, because if you're tanky, well, your Wrath won't proc. So, I mean, her blade still does, like, 10 extra damage, which I think that might have been influenced by my videos or something when they see my Wadal nonsense, and now they decide to slap it onto that sword. Now, Selena Miku is actually pretty good. Those 3 to all stats is nothing to scuff at. She's tanky already, makes her speedier and all that. It's a really good weapon. I have to showcase her at some point, but yeah, I'm trying to decide on what to do. And, well, unfortunately, Close Call is kind of expensive, especially with the stupid banner that we have. It's dumb and stupid with stupid Evil in it, and trying to break my, well, it's not so much as that she interferes with my summoning, it's more that she breaks my pity, I guess. I mean, the summoning rate is still the same. I mean, I used to think differently, but they're right. It is a little different from before, when I was ignorant of these facts. Oh, can you block this? Nope, you can't. You die. So, I don't know. I'm just having a really tough time trying to decide things these days, because there's just so many choices, and I don't have enough orbs. I'm sitting at 100 right now. And if I were to grind this Tempest Trials, which I'm going to start after this little episode, I'd probably end up with, like, oh, I don't know, maybe like I always do my best. Oh, maybe like 120 or something like that. So, what this means is that I might end up, I don't know, spending money again. I've been talking about it before, and I'm considering it. I mean, I don't know. I still am not like 100% satisfied with the way things are at the moment. But, it's Christmas. Maybe I'll just spend a little bit. It'll be alright. Everything will be just fine. I am not a horrible person. I like toys. I like toys, and I haven't played Regalia Lost in a long time. Right now, I just like log in Regalia Lost to like get my daily bonus and leave, because I still need to do my last summon with my 50k. I don't feel like uninstalling it, because if you were to reinstall that game, that's like 5 gigabytes I have to reinstall, and that's such a waste of time. So I decided to just leave it in my cell phone for the time being, and wait a little bit before actually uninstalling. Maybe. Now, just maybe, they might be like, oh yeah, we made a horrible mistake, Lubu. We did bad things to the game. Here, I'll fix it for you right now. Then, we won't have this problem anymore. Everything will be just fine. And I'll go back to playing Regalia Lost again. But, well, seeing that I'm right about that, tier 6 weapon, the 6 stars weapon, it's a bit awkward to say right now. It's a bit awkward. I'm not sure if that's justified. Right now, the problem with Regalia Lost is that, alright, if I want to take it seriously, then I need to spend more time than I have to actually do that. And like I said earlier, Christmas is costing me a lot of time and money. That's what Christmas is all about. I actually dread Christmas. Christmas is such a busy festival, and it's just, I just don't have time for anything. Well, I gotta toss your ass out. Yep. So, see, at the very least, Fire Emblem Heroes has some respect for my time. Like, I don't need to care too much about Aether raids. My Aether raids takes like 5 minutes to clear, at the most, because my teams are all filled with my brand of brain damage. So, if somebody were to mess with me, I kill them. That's it, in 5 minutes, because my teams are all specialized. See, the difference between a really, really good team and like a team like mine is that my team is good, but, well, if somebody finds a weakness to my team, well, I'm in trouble. See, it's like using Shedinja in Pokemon. Shedinja has some problems. Shedinja, if you were to exploit their weaknesses, it's, well, not very sturdy. But if you, well, can't find its weaknesses, it's incredibly sturdy. In fact, invulnerable, even. That kind of stuff I love the most. That's the kind of stuff I love when it comes to building units and such like that. Techniques. I don't care much for, oh yeah, I'm going to spend tons of money and plus 10 this Solstice, because Solstice is overpowered, has like, well, she has 185 BST, but in actuality, she has like 200 something, thanks to, well, luckily for us, she doesn't have distant counter, but yeah, stupid Solstice has like over 200 BST, thanks to her weapon, which is really stupid. And then you have Sirius on top of that. It's just dumb. It's dumb design. I like Solstice a lot though, but yeah, that design is stupid. I don't like it. Oh, can you defeat me? Nope, you did 7 damage. That's also another reason why I like Close Call so much. If they were to suck my blood, well, they can only suck very little, because, well, they're not doing enough damage. So any sustain that they have will end up into something like this, unless they have a weapon that gives a set amount of restoration, like these other Christmas weapons, so Christmas Nino, and like Jaffar. These kinds of things are really nice. 5 HP a hit, very nice. I mean, there's also Mystic. Well, then again, I mean, see, another thing about these restoration stuff is that, well, it's based off of how much damage you hit for the enemy. But with set restoration, like Mystic Boost or these Christmas weapons, it's a lot more reliable at the cost of, well, not healing as much sometimes. Sometimes, but it actually adds up. And right now, look at me. I'm using this stupid Marth with like 3 renewals. So if I were to go and set up a tanky units with stupid setups like that, I might even make them into some kind of eternal engine of destruction, which is what I'm doing with God Belith at the moment. I still want to set up some more things with him, so Close Call 1 will most likely go to him, because he has a B slot on his weapon, 2 B slots on his weapon. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's why they call him Belith. I'm so funny. So yeah, that's the whole deal with him. Him and his 2 B slots. Unlike Marita, God, I hate Marita. I can't stand her. She's all like just stats. And I don't know. I guess like one of the devs might have a hard on for her because she's just like got book 3 and 4 BST. So yeah, I don't really like her. I think she's kind of like Era in terms of representing BST creep, power creep in general. I still don't have an Era, by the way, even after all these years. I still don't have a single one. It's pretty deplorable. I really wish that they just like go with wonderful little things, wonderful skill inheritance like Close Call, and not just keep boosting BST. It's so dumb. It's boring. See, when you boost your BST too much, eventually weapons such as Selena Miku's weapons, which gives 3 to all stats, have a lot less value because, oh yeah, right now currently they'll give her stats that'll match like tier 3 or book 3 or book 4 units. But well, what if we're in this game like a couple more years down the line and they have like book 6 BST over 200 officially without any weapon effects? Then we have some problems. We have some serious problems. I mean, I really do still like this game, and I don't, I don't want it to like die or anything like that. But these things really need to be fixed. It's really dumb. Well, let me run. Oh shit, I'm slow, fat, and useless, so here you go, toss. Oh, I can't even do that too. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and be slow, fat, and useless. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I just hope that they will actually do something about it. Though, maybe, eventually, like, book 4 units can't use... no, not book 4, maybe book 5. They can't use dragon flowers. That's something to balance it, right? I actually find that Dragon Flowers is useful in balancing things, but only book 2. Only book 2 units. Because book 2 units can still go up to plus 10. But then again, that's only for infantry. That's the important thing. Only infantry can be caught up like that. Everybody else, you can just suck a dick because you can't do that. So, I don't know. Oh crap, he doesn't have reposition, son of a bitch. I will have no choice but to do this then, ha. No problem. And also, what I mentioned earlier might be another reason why I would use Close Call. I'm thinking Fjorm might be good with that. Close Call, while you do reduce less, because your overall value is less, you could still block a lot of damage. And, well, I mean, like, it may seem like it's not a lot overall, but it does make you that much more tankier. I don't know, I guess I'll have to explain that more when I actually do this close call video, if I ever get around to it, because I'm fat and useless and I don't have time. I also want to play other games. I want to play Way of the Samurai, and I want to play Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I've got a lot of things I want to do, and I really don't want to just be like, oh, you're gonna play cell phone games, oh, they're so much fun, It's like, currently the modes that we play are... what is even this stupid Mjolnir's Defense except, like, a glorified arena score calculator? It's like, whoa, you go there and you have points again, and if your points is low because you don't have enough plus 10 units of like Gen 4 or 5, then you know, I keep talking about Gen 5 like it's already there, but it really is gonna probably come around like half-year mark, and I really don't want to see that. It's stupid. But you know what? At the very, very least, it's not like stupid Dragalia Lost, where the goddamn weapon is power creeped in a way that causes the weapon to be completely useless. That I hate a lot, because you have to spend ingots to max them out. Well, or you could just make them raw, but they're kind of expensive to do that, let me just tell you. And if you were to make them raw, well, consider all those unbinding them. I mean, consider that and all these resources and time you spent wasted. See, I hate stuff like that. But at the very least in this game, hey, I can still use Selena Miku. Hey. But in Dragalia Lost, unfortunately, a pity. And right now they have 6 stars weapons. 6 goddamn stars! Dude, this game still doesn't have 6 stars yet. Are you serious, dude? What were you thinking? Anyway, yeah, bike. Yeah, bike. Buff Alm some more so I can hit him over the head like this. Yeah, bonk. Oh, I didn't kill him, son of a bitch. What a tough bastard. And now it's over. Oh yeah, I also want to summon for Pull Smoke as well. God, right now my bike is like weak. My bike is weak as hell because he doesn't have that crap. He needs Pull Smoke. Once he has Pull Smoke though, he'll be absolutely out of control. Any control that he used to have will be gone. He'll just like disable your Gale Force and whatnot. So if you think you can get past my bike, well, think again. My bike will run your ass over. It's not even a bike anymore. It's like a fucking monster truck. Alright, here we are with Stage 7 again with Sothis. Speaking of Sothis, I also want to play some 3 Houses. Hey, I'm still in the middle of my Blue Lions campaign. I haven't even managed to, like, get to, time skip because, well, it's all for you. 3 Houses is a very time-consuming game, especially if you were to play Maddening. It's a very maddening experience that costs you a lot of time. Oh hey, look, it's Gale Force Man. If I don't kill him, he'll go and jump off to someone else like a piece of shit. But now he is dead. I thank you for that. But yeah, time is not on my side. I have to oh, you piece of shit. You toss your Sothis away, well then you can die in her place. With gratitude. With gratitude. Because I really want to try out the new DLC stuff, and, well, I'm going to wear that Sothis outfit on my male bailiff, and he's going to look absolutely out of control. The female one looks really like Sothis, but, the male one, well, that's just out of control, and I really like that look. It's so stupid that I like it a lot. I'm going to wear it almost all the time. So yeah, that's my overall goal for playing for playing Blue Lions. I mean, Blue Lions is a brain damage route. I mean, people get brain damage in there. So, I believe wearing that outfit in such a brain damage campaign would be a wonderful thing. It fits the theme well. I still need to see how Dimitri can contract brain damage. So that's something I need to look forward to in a bit. Anyway, so that's about it for my plans coming forward. The close call thing. And I also have another thing that I want to do.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I'll tell you more. And that is that I'm going to go and talk about our pal, Eyeball God. Eyeball God is actually incredibly powerful. Though, well, you also have to compare her to Mia. So there's going to be that Athena and Mia comparison that I was meant to do when Mia's Weapon Refinery came out. But, well, as you can see, I did not have enough time to do that. Instead, the last couple of days, I have no choice but to put in filler episodes of people contracting brain damage for one reason or another. So, yeah, that's about it for now. Oh, I also need to do stupid videos of my Aether race defenses, like I said I was gonna do. Like, Ultimate Fjorm, and, like, God Beelit and Ultimate Fjorm, and my 5 Duma defenses, my Pink Bus Rangers, stupid shit like that. So, tons of work to do, and I have tons of actual work to do. We'll have to see. But God, I want a Silk so bad! I want Silk! I can have a Silk! I thank you all for watching. Until next time.